everyone, welcome to another adventure with Celtic Travels. Today is our last day in Estonia and we're heading on a trip tomorrow. So I'm going to do one small vlog probably today. We're going to go around, take the bus or the tram, whatever, to the old town, get something to eat. I'm flipping starving because that meal we had in the previous vlog, it was very expensive, but it wasn't enough. It was good crack and all that, but 90 euros for a meal with a glass of wine? Woo! Not exactly budget travel. My room's okay-ish. I got it sort of started. I just have to put up the old, please clean my room. Let her come in for the room just to tidy up a little bit. Hopefully they don't touch my laptop. There's no safe in this room, but I seen the one across the hall has a safe. So, yeah. I wonder if I should put it away. Maybe I'll put away the main part before I go, just in case. Then we'll get on to the tram. Tram was very good. You just tap your card. I used it 3 or 4 times yesterday, so the maximum they charge you is $5.50 per day. So it's €2 a shot for an hour, but once you get to over 3 trips, it's $5.50. That's it. So that's handy for a 24-hour period. Yeah, so I'm going to head off. Get into the old town, we'll walk around. There's a few other places to see. There's tons of places to see actually here, so I recommend it for a place to stop, especially around the old town area. I've seen some of the sites, but not all of it, so we view it as something to do when you get here. A park that's right, here's my hotel right around here, I think, somewhere, or here. Yeah, somewhere here. And there's a nice little park. Whole greenery area all around. So maybe I'll walk around there later. Like, it looks like a big house there and garden and stuff. Interesting. This is where we're waiting for the bus anyways. Right where the circle is. And we're gonna go to the old town, which is somewhere around here. Tram coming. The number 1. We'll probably wait here for a few minutes anyways, but you just go to the front of the bus and scan it, or tap your card. All right. What is it? Okay. I was debating on whether to stay on it because that tram goes quite a far away, but I was trying to figure out on the map where does it actually go to, and I wasn't sure if it goes anywhere particular. I know it goes to a train station of some sort, but I figure it's easier to get back here to where I sort of know. I have to get to an ATM, get some money out because I spent all my loose available cash on that meal yesterday. Hope you enjoyed that one. It was a pricey meal, but a good experience though. And yeah, let's go see what this place is like. Those Euronets, avoid them. They have some hidden charges in there. Look for the ones, the ATMs that are owned by actual banks. And remember, whenever you're taking money out or using your cards foreign, always deny exchange. Now here we don't have to exchange because it's in euros, but look at all these birds. That's weird, eh? Look at them all. Jeez. They're all over the place. That's weird. Withdrawn. Went to that ATM beside the that dodgy Irish pub. Went there yesterday for one. No, the beer was fine. It was $4.50 for a pint, local pint. Really good. But the people there, oh my gosh. Was scary, Mary. I'm not going to go to McDonald's. Oh, he's not filming it anyways, not today. I'm just going to try to get something to eat. We'll walk around somewhere where we haven't been yet before. Here's the scene of the crime we went to yesterday. Old Henza. It's a nice old building. It's quirky, but it's going to cost you a bob. Now, there is cheaper ways you can get around it. I just let the man recommend win, and of course he picked, although it wasn't the most expensive, but it was a decent price, 54 euros for the main plate, and then it was 23 for a glass of wine that you can get from Lidl or Aldi for like 10 euro a bottle. So they're making a fortune off that. Here's the main square. Look around. Pretty cool. Nice old building there. What around these places might be okay to eat, although probably be very pricey as well. Although that being said, I remember when I was in Frankfurt once. We went to Frankfurt and then we got a meal, but then I went later to a pub that was on a really big square. And I thought, oh geez, no way. And actually the beer was cheap, and actually the food, looking at the food menu, it was really, really affordable too. So if you want to look at my Frankfurt blogs, when I did the 7 countries in 8 days, Mad Murphy's Irish Bar and Grill. But there's no Mad Murphy's people there. Well, no one in their right mind sitting out. They have a few heat lamps there. There's their ATM. What's this? Let's walk up this way. Seen the tricolor up there. Is the heat lamp hot? There's some heat to it, not too much though. This one's a burger place. Soups, there's the soups. Cabbage soup with smoked pork, $15.90. It's not bad. Possibility. Looks nice in there anyways. Mad Murphy's Pub Grill, that's the one. I guess they have tables out front. Okay, let's go up here. That one looks appetizing. Let's see this one here. Elk. Bear, 34. Yeah, a little bit pricey, but not as pricey as the other last night I had. That was a topper. But then they had the show and all the people dressed up in the traditional outfits and that. And even the food was all cooked like in the medieval times, like the same type of recipes and ingredients and that. So you're paying for that little extra bit. There's a Russian flag. And there's a big gate right around in front. What the hell is that all about? Here, Kennedy's Bar. Another Irish bar. There's a few Irish bars around, apparently. Cinnamon Restaurant. May Smoke. It's a neat little area. There's a nice church. Look at the clock on the side. That's weird. That's an interesting look, eh? This is a museum. Place. And, yeah, what's this? Oh. It must be the Russian embassy or something, or... Yeah. It's funny, it's right in the old city. Usually they're like located on the outskirts in like a posh area. Like when I was in Belarus, they were all located where my hostel was, but that was like outside of the city, and it was like a really nice area. And if you go to Dublin, same thing, they're on these really high-end stretches. Oh, so this whole building must be part of it. There's a Swedish one up ahead. What's down here? No shops, no nothing. Let's keep going, see what else we find. I think the police have to do security around that place all the time, I'd imagine. Now it's Saturday, just to give you an idea of what day of the week it is. When I'm traveling like this, I lose track of days and time. Tomorrow is Sunday, Easter Sunday, but we won't be celebrating that. We'll be getting up at the crack of dawn and taking the ferry to Helsinki, Finland. Here's a nice door. Look at this. And look at this on there too. Wow. Look at that door. And there's another one here. Very cool. Nice little walk around the town, eh? Like I said, we're going to a different area that we haven't been to, so enjoy the walk. I didn't get too adventurous. So I was going to stay on the bus, but I was afraid I'd end up in no man's land, you know, like. Now, you could just take the bus back, like that's not an idea, but it seemed to go away quite a ways. Kitchen. Carlos, Kitchen Gourmet. What's this like? Pizzas. Not bad prices. I haven't had Italian in a long time. Might be an option. We'll see. But then we can also go to that traditional place in the corner. Hell Hunt. Oh yeah. Very provocative. Okay, keep going. Here's a place, Tbilisi. Georgian food then, I guess. Yeah. And here's Texas. American one, maybe. Burritos, steaks, 34, 44. Give it a miss. Kitchen Sports Bar. They seem to be all open up at 12. I didn't even look what time it is. I know I haven't eaten yet, so it's 11:21. Okay. So I was up early enough. Shower, got my stuff ready. Put my little sign out for the room to get tidied up a little bit and get ready for tomorrow. And then we'll go home, back to the hotel for a little later, and then I'll work on uploading, maybe doing some editing videos. I haven't edited any of the videos yet, so it's a nice enough room that I can enjoy my time and edit. So I might do that. Get started on it anyways. Vintage gallery. I don't have anything really to take home, like 2 bags. And there's a weight allowance of 12 kgs for the 2. And then when you put my camera equipment, my batteries, my power bank, my laptop, it runs out of space. So let's just keep going on to see if there's anything up here. KGB prison cells. We went to the other museum. Eleven to 6. Now I've seen the prison cells that we were in Vilnius, Lithuania. So they'd be much about the same. Let's just keep going. What, if that interests you, that's where it is. Here we go. The prison cells, I've seen them in one, you've seen them all, I'd say. The KGB building was an interesting one, though, like how it was built and the history behind it, and all the employees, like, and it was only for foreign people to stay, and very interesting. It's a big church, eh? St. Olaf's Church is Tallinn's largest medieval building. Let's go around this way, let's see. I'm getting hungry. Well, getting hungry. I was hungry since the whole start. The good thing about going on these ventures, I've lost a bit of weight. It's all the walking you're doing. And I tend not to eat that much anyways, but that's why I'm looking forward to retiring as soon as I can, hopefully in December. Finish up work and then be able to do daily walks and do more frequent traveling around and hitchhike adventures and going to different countries and exploring it, depending on the budgets, of course. And then take care of your body a bit better. Maybe try yoga or Tai Chi. Maybe we'll do that once I retire. Here's the church. Looks way up. Eh? I wonder if there's a mass. 10 to 12. There might have been a mass. Yeah. Mass is just over. They're all coming in, so we won't go in. No, we'll go maybe. They're going in. Let's take a look. Hello. Nice and warm in here. Very rustic, I would actually say. Like the size of the building inside and the thickness of the walls, the floor plates, the chair, the pews. Really, really interesting. Very basic. Like I said, interesting medieval building. Ties in with the restaurant I went to yesterday. Here's another side of it. Okay. Interesting little street. Look at this, the round building here. There's a wall. There's flying up the road. Look at this Old Town Hotel. Pretty cool. And I caught my eye as there's some sort of a steps there with greenery there, so we're gonna go take a look what that is. That's a neat little hotel. Wonder if you could stay there. Yeah, I guess you would. Right in the old town. Wonder what the price would be. Let's just go up here and see what we can see. And then we'll run back to get something to eat. We're gonna go to that restaurant I saw there with looked nice enough. Oh, this is a anticlimactic. Let's walk up here. We're getting our steps in again anyways. Are you looking forward to my trip to Finland? That'll be interesting. I haven't been to any of the Danish countries like Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. I was in Copenhagen. Yeah, it's Denmark I've been to when I was 16. But the other ones I haven't really been to and I don't remember, so it'd be nice to add that to this part of the trip. But there's a nice old walleye. And there's the tram. That's the number one. I could have got off there. So it does go around there. There, interesting. Let's go down this way and we'll try to find our way back to that restaurant. And get some vittles. And I'll probably stop by a shop and pick up something for dinner, or I can eat at the hotel. I haven't eaten there, but I'd say it's pricey. But try to keep a budget. We'll go to the supermarket and get like pre-made sandwiches or something for the room with some crisps and a drink or two. Here's the Maritime Museum. You go in there. Okay, let's go back. Make sure we head this way, we'll get back to where we need to be. Back part of the medieval church that we've seen on the inside. This is just the back part of it. It's big, it's massive. You know what they mean by the largest medieval building. So, crock and crumb strudels. Different types. Breakfast strudel, pumpkin sausage, cherry marzipan, and soups. That's an interesting place. Almost had me, but I had my eyes set on somewhere else from before. Do you know which one it is? Let me know in the comments if you got it right. Straight from the Russian embassy of the oldest cafe in Tallinn, 1864. Look at all the spoons. Interesting building. Yeah. 9 in the morning till 8 at night. Cool. We're not going there though. Another place we have picked out. Oh, it's not Kennedy's. Oh, we're getting close. And it's not Mad Murphy's either. It's not that place either. And this is the place I wanted, but I don't think it's open yet. Is it? Yeah, this place. Look at the breads and that cabbage soup. Oh, hello. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, there's more. Okay.
And there's one more page.
One more page, yeah. Oh well. Whoa, this looks cool. Okay. Let's go give this one a shot. Yeah. Whoa.
You can take a seat next to the window if you like.
Yeah. Yeah, over here is kind. Fine.
With a nice view so you can watch people suffer from the cold.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, not as today, that's for sure.
No, I had my sweaters on earlier on the week, but no, it's okay with just the jacket. It's colder the more north you get. I was in Lithuania first, and it was warm.
Yeah.
Then I went to Belarus, and that was warm. And then I went to Riga. It started to get colder, and then obviously here it's very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
A few
difference.
days ago, like yesterday or before yesterday, they promised snow for today.
Yeah, that's what I seen on my phone. I thought there was going to be snow, but we didn't get any, so.
Yeah, welcome to Estonia. Snow in April. Take your time.
So thank you. Alrighty. So the beers are like $8.90, so a little bit more pricier, but it is a restaurant. And honey mead. Ooh, don't like that. Let's see what their red wine is compared to the other place I had. Jeez, that was so expensive. $6.90 for a glass. That's more reasonable. 23 yo-yos. That was balsungas. Grappa for the Italians. Never liked grappa. What did they drink at the? What was it they gave me there at the place? No, they don't have it. What was it that we had a shot of? Anyways, depends on what I order. Let's see what we order here. So, that soup looks good. Cabbage soup with pork. Goat cheese salad. No, I'm kind of hungry, so.
We like drinks first.
I'm gonna get a wine. I know I might get a beer. Yeah, I might get a beer. I'll see. I want to see what I ordered first,
Yeah.
and then I'll.
Which one, the beer you want?
There.
Light, dark, white beer or honey beer?
No, I don't like the honey beer. I had that the other day. It wasn't
Okay,
too
but-
sweet for me.
Okay, but which one the before?
The white one is okay. Saku original.
Yeah, half
Yeah.
liter or small or big?
Half liter.
Liter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's the food. Tuna steak. Oh, sticky though. Stay away from the expensive stuff. This one here, beef dumplings. I might try the beef dumplings. What do you think? Yeah, beef dumplings. There's the beer. That's our chairs. It's a beer glass. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the beef dumplings, I think. Dumplings.
How's the big, you mean the portion?
Yeah.
Like 250 grams. 250.
200. Like a plate like
Yeah, like
that?
this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the beef dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, get the beef dumplings and the beer. So, not as expensive as yesterday. And then we'll probably just wind up around here a bit and then pick up something a little bit later for the room. You can see all the people walking around the square, taking pictures. Now there's nobody in here, so that goes against my rules, but we'll see. You only live once. I chose something that should be okay. We'll find out. Let's see what this is like. Okay, so that's dumplings. and some sort of cheese. Not bad. I like the cheese on it. The green cheese is good. Or sour cream. It's very good. And pieces of caramelized onion. I'm going to finish this off, and then I'll let you know how much it costs. They're starting to come in, so not a bad start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all sorts of people. Now the time is only 12 o'clock, so I was a little early, so not too bad. Done. Just have to finish off the beer, and then we'll figure out how much it costs, and we'll get going.
Card?
Yeah, card, please. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I'll give them the 2660. Yeah, there's the 2680. 1, 2, 3. Give that 2 as well. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I was going to give him 5 for a tip. But then I saw there was 26% or whatever added on it. So it's $26.80 for that. It's all right. I don't know. I also left a little tip anyways of like $2.60, which is 10% on top. So it was no right place. Not the cleanest place, I have to admit. Staff were all young kids working, but in these days and age, it's hard to find it, but it's a good little place. And like I said, I got there a little earlier, and it did start packing up, and there was a lot of people eating there, so I was just skeptical of going into a place and having no one there. It's like, oh my God. So let's go back down. I think that'll call it a night, just for a quick little one, because tomorrow we're going to get ready for the next vlog. Well, it won't be tomorrow for you guys, because I'll be releasing them on Wednesdays and Saturdays like usual. But the next one will be heading from, get a real crocodile do in the morning, heading into the walk, about a half an hour to get to the ferry point, get on the ferry, 2.5 hours into Helsinki, then from Helsinki go to the hotel, the hostel, drop my bags. We can't check in till about 3, so we'll go around and explore Helsinki in the morning, and then we'll see what my accommodation looks like in a hostel in the center of town in a very expensive Helsinki. Just to keep you updated, I went into there, got a little bit of snacks for the room. I got 2 different sandwiches. I got some beef jerky. I got a tiny little bottle of Hawaiian and a tiny little bottle of Jägermeister and some lemon cakes. So I'll do me for snacks tonight while I do some editing and get going. So I thought I'd just add it there. And that all came to like 23 euros for all that stuff. So it's cheaper than the meal. And I have about 2 meals worth of stuff and a couple little sneaky drinks. Happy days. Next stop, Helsinki, Finland. My 31st country.